This is the type of game that could so easily end up in stalemate. As Rob mentioned just a few moments ago, the only two players not to draw a game in the Premier League so far. And Hamilton pounds the trebles. Wonderful dodge from Andy Hamilton. Pressure on Whitlock now. Oh. Easy as you like. What a way to open tonight's action.
That ruined it, didn't it? It was 180s until Whitlock stuck his oar in there to make it 181. 180s.
Hamilton faces Lewis next week in Glasgow. Whitlock will play Robert Thornton. Plenty of home support for Thornton next week in Glasgow, that's for sure. Packed house here, 4,000 here at the Motorpoint Arena, close to Cardiff city centre. They've been queuing up for ages ahead of tonight's action. Terrific atmosphere around the town and here in this arena tonight.
Well, it's getting on for 2 years since Simon Whitlock last won a leg in this arena. Got beat 8-0 by Wade here last year. March the 31st 2011 when he last won a leg in Cardiff. He should win this leg.
Well, he went for the treble 20, so Whitlock's going to be back, and you have to fancy his chances now of levelling. 13 for double 16, or 5 for tops. Double 16 now. Not the ideal view. Not the ideal view for Whitlock. The door is open for Hamilton.
Well, 18 for 32. Double 16 then for a 110 for Andy Hamilton. Oh my goodness. And he almost squeezed it in the bottom corner.
Looked as though he'd done the hard work. Double 16, Whitlock.
Oh, superb!
Beautifully played, averaging 102 now, and just peppering the trebles. Another ton 40. 3 in the game now for Hamilton. He's only missed one shot at a double as well. Whitlock's missed 3.
He's averaging 102 at the moment. He's threatening to post ton-topping averages 3 weeks in succession. He did it against Barneveld. He did it against a flustered Phil Taylor last week. And he's doing it again here against Whitlock. He's the form man in the competition.
Yeah, this will put him on to 8 points level with Van Gerwen, who plays Anderson next. What a match that promises to be. If Hamilton can win this, he would move on to 8 points. Likewise, Simon Whitlock, if he can turn it around, he'd move on to 8. Hamilton has that advantage of a break of throw in his favour.
57.
Well, leaves a big finish, Hamilton, but the reality is he's got half a dozen darts from there to mop up 164, and that'll put him 4-1 in front. He is bossing this match. The big man from the Potteries. Well, treble 18 would leave the ball if he wanted to go for it. Academic now.
What a brilliant last dart. He seemed to throw it just so quickly, as if he had an air of frustration, but he hit the treble 20. Looking good for a 4-1 lead for Hamilton now. Needs the 9 to leave the finish. Double 16. Well, you would have put money on him getting that, wouldn't you? And now the door is open for Whitlock. Can he take it out? Treble 17 for tops. He's missed the big number. So Hamilton's back for a 4-1 lead.
Well, he would be ranked in the top 5 double 16 hitters in world darts, Hamilton, and you'd expect him to hit it with one of these 3. That's landed a little bit awkwardly. Late. That is a big surprise. That could be a big miss.
Double 16 this time for Whitlock. Tense. It's getting tenser. Oh, he's blown it. He can't believe it. Whitlock can't believe it. And Hamilton's back. Surely this time. Surely. Double 4.
Double 2. Surely indeed. 4-1.
Who are we to question? What a response from Whitlock! That's his 19th 180 of the Premier League. Exactly the same as this fella. 2 apiece on the night. Could this be a 3rd? Oh, there was plenty of room there, wasn't there? Well, there was from here. Watching from where we are.
Hamilton looking for a leg here that will guarantee himself a point at least. He wants both of them on offer here. Neither player's drawn a match all year. Whitlock, if you offered him a draw now, would say thank you very much and head back to the practice lounge.
Whitlock effectively throwing to save the match, and that's a hat-trick of 180s. Needed a second glance to be sure of that. He could well hit an 11-darter here, Simon Whitlock. And he may well have to go for it. So, can he get an 11-darter? Double 16 for Whitlock. Easy as you like.
Remember, these are the only 2 players in the Premier League 2013 who are yet to draw a match. Now, he's arguably make the stalemate favourite. Because we throw from here, it will be a draw.
Oh, but this is a great response from Andy Hamilton. He'll take that, no problem. And now Whitlock has to find this range again. Needs a treble. Can't find it. This is a real chance for Hamilton to kick on now. Could break back. Tom Fortier doing lovely here. What a start. What a follow-up. Plenty of room for the lot. Tom 40, I said it'd do nicely, and it does.
Well, he's been hunting this 6th leg. Hamilton for a couple of legs now, the leg that will guarantee himself at least a share of the spoils. And he's turning in here. His best leg of the match so far. 140-140. Won't be a hat-trick.
41. Well, he's just left the door open. If Whitlock can hit the big numbers here, could have done with starting in the treble. Went for the bull, didn't get it. Treble 19, can't get that either. Now, Hamilton looking to set himself up for a finish. Only 60.
Well, 2 blistering visits to start, back-to-back Tom 40s, and then, well, bag of nails ever since then. 41-60. Still, he's teed up a finish. He's got to the possibility of checking out before Whitlock, and he wants this Shanghai on 20s nines to guarantee a point.
Treble 20 to start with. Needs the treble 20 still to go for tops. It's wayward. It's wayward. Oh, and he's hit the one as well. Begs the question, was that a frustrated, lazy last dart? The door's open still for Whitlock. Lovely start. 17 for Tops. Tops he needs to level the match. 5 apiece.
Well, he's invited the crowd into this here. Just have carried on. Should have just carried on, man, because it just invited the crowd to get involved. And they obliged.
That's the way it is. 20 for Tops for Hamilton to ensure he will not lose this match. He has been looking for this sixth leg for quite some time, and he too takes a step back. Let your dance do the talking, Andy. Let your dance do the talking. And there's the finish. And he will not lose this game now. Andy Hamilton is guaranteed 7 league points. And it's a breaker throw, so he's now throwing to move on to 8 league points. It's a good start. Moving into the playoff zone, semi-final stages.
Well, if he can win the game, as you said, Nigel, go on to 8. That's, as it stands, he's guaranteed a point, so that's why we've shifted him up from 6 to 7.
57.
He'll certainly be in and amongst there. And Whitlock would stay on 6 if he loses, and he would come under a little bit of threat there from Newton, Lewis and Anderson, who've all yet to play. Anderson on next against Van Gerwen.
How many times has he hit the 2 treble 20s and then just missed the 180 with the final dart? Not picking faults, of course. He's only hit 2 180s in the game, and it's a measure of the standard of the Premier League these days, where we say he's only hit 2. Whitlock's hit 3. This time? This time? There we go again.
It does put him in pole position though in this leg, doesn't it?
And that's the bit, that's the more important aspect, isn't it?
Of course. Would have been great for a third match. Flash stuff, but even that wayward third dart has put him on a finish. Treble 19. Leaves the double 19.
What an effort that was for a 155 finish. He can go out with a 13 darter to win the match. Whitlock away. And now for the match. Double 19 would be handy for Andy. Double 14. Big shot. Double 7. Now it is all or nothing for Simon Whitlock.
And Hamilton missing the big 6 led to another bad dart and another bad dart, but he's going to get another crack at it. But 3 double 2 to close the door on the Wizard. Move into the thick of the playoff race in the Premier League. Double 2.
Super finish from Andy Hamilton. He beat Phil Taylor last week. He's beaten Simon Whitlock tonight. He moves into the top 4.